Douglas!
Hello.
Is guitar luthier extraordinaire Doug Wilkes then?
I do believe the man is in. Would you like to enter?
Thank you. Douglas, I believe you've got something to show us.
Yes, we're nearly finished. I'm still polishing little bits of it, and I can't wax it yet.
The guitar?
Yes. This is the this triple neck. We've been it's been ongoing for about 3 years, I think now. It's finally nearly there. We've tuned it up close. Hey.
Sounds like one of your gigs.
It does, exactly the same. Lovely low action. See? And so just starting shining it all now. It's all hand rubbed, as you can see. I like a good hand rubbing. Yeah.
Rubber dub dub.
Yes. I have had lots of practice in this in my youth. That movement, you know.
I thought you were right-handed.
I'm both. Ambidextrous. Be marvellous. So there we go. I'm actually left-handed. I play guitar right-handed.
So why don't you give us a quick summary then for people who couldn't be bothered to watch the
any of the other videos when we started off? If this is going to join on, if this is joining on the old videos.
No, it's not. It's going to be just a new one.
Just this one, all right.
Yeah.
Because if you see the old one, we were there with the customer, the client, choosing all the woods, you know, and we laid them all out on the.
Yeah, but we were about 3 hours long. We need to get Channel 4
involved.
Oh, it would. To actually commission.
We could bore people for ages with it all. Anyway, it's a harp lyre guitar.
Hang on a second.
You just told me you don't want to join it. Now you want to piss about.
No, but I'm just recording the boredom.
Oh, right.
I'm not boring people. I'm just recording you. I'd like to point out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you bored people telling me you're not boring. Okay. So anyway, here we are. Harp lyre.
Lyre harp. Actually, let's be honest. Is it a lyre harp or a harp lyre?
It's
a lyre harp, isn't it?
Well, I think it's harp lyre.
Which bit's the harp then?
Well, that's the lyre, obviously.
That's a lyre.
Harp.
That's the harp, yeah. I'm just trying to like educate people who are watching.
This is the harp. Bigger, longer strings.
Yeah.
Bigger, longer, thicker.
Yeah.
There, in the middle of it, there's a guitar.
That's correct.
It still isn't completely polished, so it's got little dull parts, and somewhere my fingers have been, and because it's obviously it's on and off the bench. It's just going through stages of setting up, tuning bits, fine-tuning little things. I've had to make that today, so that the string breaks over there nicely. That being there, you couldn't have had that there. It'd have been uncomfortable to try and wind the string that side. So we put 4 down this side. Okay. And so therefore we wanted a nicer break angle, so I've made this little string cleat that it goes round. Okay. So it's brass and pearl.
Okay, so let's start from here.
Yeah.
Let's work our way around it then. So we've got obviously a 6-string guitar, which is the guitar body's made up of what kind of wood?
It's Hawaiian koa. The body is made up of Hawaiian koa. It's back. I'll show you. The back hasn't been polished yet, so it's still in its dull stage. But you know, it started shining up. Yeah. So there you go, koa, koa, koa. Now all these are all tiny little bits of wood I've made up into little sections just to finish off these corners. I've carried that same theme through down there, and at the bottom of the guitar, which is down on the joiny bit there. See, and there's the jack socket there. A stereo jack. This hasn't been polished yet, this bit. It's got bits of funge everywhere. So there you go.
So obviously, and then the neck.
The whole of the ebony in the guitar, on the construction part, which is all this, the fingerboard, this headstock, and the bridges, all come off one block.
Yeah.
It was a conscious decision. I bought a big block of ebony years and years ago. I've had it in stock for a long time, and I just sliced some bits up just for this guitar. All the wood is used, apart from this little piece here. This is African.
African what?
Sorry, mahogany.
Yeah.
All the rest of it
What's the neck then?
The net is Brazilian mahogany.
Okay, yeah.
So is this. All this is Brazilian mahogany.
Okay.
This is all separate sections. I took it out one big piece and sliced it very fine. Can you see the bits?
Oh, when you did.
I had to make a former and then bend it all round on a former and then glue them all up. Although it's like laminate, so it won't warp. It'll stay exactly the same shape all the while. Same on this side. Made a former, a jig basically.
Yeah.
Sliced all the bits of wood up and joined them up.
Yeah. And the chair leg thing.
And the chair leg thing, the Queen Anne chair leg, that's a piece of African mahogany.
Why have you used African mahogany?
Because it was there.
Okay, yeah.
And it's a very strong piece of wood, and it's got a construction job to do.
Yeah.
So I had a nice piece of it, so I used it.
Yeah.
There's maple in a little sandwich down in all between the mahogany and the ebony.
Yeah.
Right, and then they've got gold, 24 karat gold machine heads all over, and little brass cleats I've made for the strings to go around so that they stay in line, and they resonate off. So they're basically like little nuts, you know, that's a nut, and they're basically doing the same job as a nut. There's that pattern of that stuff again that you've seen, I've used everywhere. On the front, I've used, this is abalone shell. It's all tiny little pieces I've cut and then fitted them all in slowly all the way around. It goes all the way around. That's all, the whole top. And then I've used mother of pearl on there. Yeah. And the reason that we've got these is because the bridges are glued and bolted.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And the reason it's bolted is because underneath the bolt is truss rod systems. And I've put truss rod systems into the bridges because there's such a massive pull on the table. I would have had to make the table really thick to take the pull.
I can see a bit.
You can see them inside. They're adjustable, so the more tension you put on the strings, you can just screw them in further, and it'll take the tension off the top. So basically, stop it doing that. So you still get a nice low action. You can see there's a really low action already. I'm setting up. Very easy to press down. Very easy to play. I've got to make it easy to play because it's a pig to actually see what you're doing. You do get used to it.
What about the inlays on the fretboard?
Now that's all mother of pearl. That's just mother of pearl. It's not abalone, it's mother of pearl, and that's just engraved. I've cut all that out with a little jeweller's saw, and then inlaid it into the ebony, and then etched it as well. I made the sound hole. This I made all in separate sections, all little pieces. Yeah, just had some interest there and a slightly different interest. I think that covers it.
So you made everything apart from the machine heads, haven't you?
Yeah, I've made everything apart from the machine heads. I didn't make these. I bought these in. They're absolutely delightful. These are the ebony with a mother of pearl dot in each one. I thought they're just beautiful, so I bought them in. Nice bit of quality, that. So everything about it, I do think it smacks of quality. It's all the best woods you can get. And I say I've had the Brazilian mahogany. I've had it in a few years, and I bought it off a chap who had it in his garage for about 25 years. So it's really well old. He never used it. He just bought the planks. He was going to do something with it. I've no idea what. And then I bought it off him. Because you can't get hold of it anywhere. I've got a few bits left.
Yeah, jolly good. Looks great.
Yeah. I say I've started polishing it up now. I've French polished it, so it's crazed in a couple of places, but I think we're going to leave them. I mean, I could refinish it, but it looks quite nice. So as I'm polishing it, and it's getting so glossy, I think we might accept that.
Let's have an end fade with you holding the guitar.
Oh, okay. So there we have it. It's I say it's a Harp Lyre guitar. It is heavy, but it's not that heavy.
What do you reckon? I've got 200 quid in my pocket. Take it now. is smiling?
So there we are. It sounds lovely. We've plugged it in and it sounds rather resonant. I say it's got 12 pickups inside the body, and they're all round dotted along there. There's a pickup for each pair of strings in the bridge, inside the bridge.
What pickups are them again?
Shatton.
Shatton?
Yeah, they're Canadian.
Yeah.
And so that's what they are. Just passive, it's not active. If you want it active, you just plug an active system in, or outboard I would say. You don't want any holes cutting in this.
No, nobody does that anymore, do they?
No.
So what would you say, what's the name for this fine instrument?
It's a harp lyre guitar.
No, you're not got a pet name or anything?
It's not, no. No, I haven't even sworn at it. I've actually enjoyed building this.
So what, okay.
I like a nice challenge, and that really was. So I still haven't quite finished it. I've got finished polishing it, and that's about it.
And Dave's going to come around on
yeah,
Friday, isn't he?
Thursday or Friday.
Thursday,
yeah.
Friday, yeah. Jolly good.
Yeah. So we could just do with a few stills. I think I've put a couple on Facebook the other night.
Yeah.
Obviously in Bluro vision, because I've no idea how to take pictures.
Yeah.
So I could do with some more on.
Yeah. Right then.
Because there are a few people who've shown a little bit of interest in it, so it's nice.
Yeah.
You know, people have followed its progress over off your on the website stuff that you do. So
Yeah.
call me. So that's it. So it'll be back to normal. Well, I say normal guitars. I enjoy making nice guitars as well. I've got another guitar for David Cottrell to do. We're just discussing because it's been made deliberately so we can all the paint rubs through quickly, so it looks old. That's how far to take that one with David's.
Yeah. Well then, let's end this video. Then we can always do another one. So, you're feeling a bit sad then, Doug?
Well, yeah, it's nice. It's nice for people to. A lot of people have taken an interest over the years. I had the Colemen round today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to see it, and they timed it perfectly. Yeah.
Jolly good. Right then, get the kettle on.
Yeah, kettle on.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Oops. I haven't passed my lyre harp test.
Have you not? No.
Oh. Very nice. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Nice to play, isn't it? Lovely tone. The tone will develop as well. It's played.
Yeah, it's just the getting used to these things. I think you need to.
I think we'll need to get a harpist in. So what we need is a young girl over your shoulder playing the harp section. They're good at harps. Want a young nubile draped over your shoulder playing the harp for you.
Well, I've just driven to the university to get here, and so.
You'd have brought one with you then.
Yeah, you need to tune it up there.
Yeah.
Lovely, very nice. I like it.
Okay.
I'll go to 250.